Good morning. I'm on day 2 now of my Appalachian Trail, 2,200 mile, almost 6-month journey. And I woke up this morning and the winds that howled all night had stopped and left us with a absolutely beautiful, about 65-degree morning with no wind, no rain. Little clouds in the sky, but other than that, it's just beautiful today. I'm walking along Stover Creek. You can probably hear it down just over that ridge. And I'm gonna try to make about a little over 13 miles today up to Gooch Gap, another campsite that's got a shelter and hopefully some tent sites available. But this is freaking cool, man. The kind of people that I've met already the first day on this trail just absolutely blow my mind. Like, there was a group of 5 dudes from a local church, and one of the guys, Ryan, was the leader of the group, and he just put together this 3-day hiking adventure for all these guys that had never been on a multi-day hike before. And you could tell a couple of them were kind of shocked by the level of difficulty, and everybody was all smiles though, and it was just so cool to see that unity and that brotherhood come together on these beautiful hills in nature. And then I met a father-daughter duo from Holland. Dad served 38 years as a Marine in the military there, and then he retired, and his daughter 10 years ago read a book about the Appalachian Trail, and she told him, she was like 10 or 11 years old. She said, "One day we're going to do that together, Dad." And he went, "Yeah, okay." And they started the trail together yesterday, and she's going to try to finish before she goes off to college. And he said she's going to try to become the first ever Marine, female Marine in Holland, which I was like, that's freaking awesome, man. I had no idea that was, that had not happened, and would be awesome if I had a chance to meet the young lady that would become the first. And then just some really cool groups, guys from San Diego, a couple dudes from Daytona, Florida, one from Orlando, a couple from Montana, and Ohio, sorry. And they were in their maybe mid-60s, and the gentleman had massive tumors on his shoulder a couple years ago, had them removed, and decided he was gonna hike the Appalachian Trail. Like, people blow me away, dude. If I complain one time about pain or pack weight out here, I'll just think about that story. So, impressions so far, super peaceful. You have a lot of time out here by yourself if you want it. And it's not that I'm specifically looking for solo time, but you know, people kind of respect space, and I haven't decided or chosen to link up with any kind of group or tramily as they call it yet. So I'm gonna just keep going my own pace and get my trail legs in the next couple of weeks. I'm already feeling good though. Like, I did a few long distance training hikes before starting this thing, and I'm super thankful that I did, because my legs are holding up pretty good. I tried to do this 20 years ago. I tried to do the full Georgia section of this trail, and it's almost 80 miles long. And I did that with a friend of mine from work in the Air Force. And I was carrying way too much weight, had no hiking poles, terrible boots, and I lasted about 30 miles, and my legs just gave out. I couldn't do it anymore. So it'll be a special moment to pass that spot later today or early tomorrow, where we had to get, fortunately found a driver from town to come pick us up and take us back to the beginning of the trail. It was kind of embarrassing, but hey, it is what it is. I'm back. And I also passed the the first place on the trail, Black Gap Shelter, where I still remember sleeping, waking up at 2 a.m. and having mice all over my backpack. I didn't know anything about storing food or bear bags or bear cans or anything, and so mice were chewing through my bag and eating my food, and I yelled out at 2 a.m., "The mice are eating my nuts!" So that's become a a long enduring statement about my first trials on the Appalachian Trail. But I know better now, and I hung up my bag last night, and no mice, no bears, no other wildlife, just some howling, probably 40-knot winds through the mountains, but that was pretty cool. So anyhow, this is great. The people are great, the scenery's great, the weather's amazing. Like, even if you don't get a chance to do a long hike, I would say go hike a mile, go hike a couple miles, see what it's like to be in nature if you haven't done it before. Like, this is rejuvenating in a way nothing else ever is for me. So yeah, on to day 2. Here we go. Moving on forward. Less than 2,190 miles to go. That's all I know at this point. All right, we'll see you next time. Peace.